Hello! This video is part of a series where I read over old issues of my comic Hellgate and give some commentary. Hellgate started in 2003 when I was 15 and ran till 2009. You can read it for free at jaegercomics.com. This footage was captured from my streams over at twitch.tv/Jaeger_comics. So, this is Hellgate, Battle 24, Come Back Safe, Courtney's Heart. Last time on Hellgate, Battle 23, Neil's decision, let's end this. Courtney is awake, but when Neil gives her a hug, it's met with a slap to the face. Turns out Courtney's memory was a little fuzzy at first. Demonic tells Neil that if he steals the gem from the Demon King, he can slay every demon at once. Neil is off to get the gem, however, the gem has become warped and the Demon King looks forward to Neil's visit. And now, last time, Courtney's awake, Demonic's awake. Demonic let Neil know about the gem's secondary ability besides just letting demons merge together. If Neil can get it, he can slay every demon at once, which Demonic didn't tell him before because he didn't want Neil to rush off and get himself killed, but he thinks Neil now is strong enough to at least get the gem away from the Demon King. And so Neil ran off and ran through the night. So there he goes. You still awake? I was asleep for 1.5 years. When the others wake up, I'd like to get a few pictures before I go. You're leaving? Yeah, the fall semester starts soon. I want to sign up for classes. Thanks for taking care of me. It was fun hanging out here for the past 1.5 years. Meanwhile, at the Demon Castle, Neil has arrived. Finally.
But how do we get up there?
Neil's little glow starts at the bottom of Neil's feet.
Amazing. He's building up holy energy in his legs. When did he learn to control his energy like this?
Hold on. Boom! Super jump. And made it.
Get him!
There's a bunch of demons. We got this little cow demon that might get his own spin-off comic. It's like one of my favorite demon designs. Elfnum Nuval! Fires off an energy dragon. Takes out a bunch of the demons. Not the little cow, though. Cow got away. Easy. I've gotten a lot stronger since I was here last.
Surely he is no match for all of us.
Sounds like fun.
Meow.
Back at the beach. We just have Courtney again. Neil. Come back safe. So meanwhile, back at the Demon Castle. Seems we got the Demon King. Neil, Demonic. You made it here without a scratch, and without using your demonic form. This form I saved for you. I'm touched. Okay, so and we can see here that the castle has a huge balcony on the back that we've never seen before. I'll go into that in commentary. And the gem. Come and get it if you can. Have at you. Boom. Clashing swords. Neil's knocked back. Is that all you've got? Not even close, you sick bastard. Now 1 strike and a 2 strike, and he goes for a stab, but the Demon King gets out of the way. And then, boom. Knee to the gut, and then kicked in the chin and away. Lands on the ground. How funny that you thought that you could. Cuts off his hand. Cuts off his hand and goes off the edge. Demonic goes after.
Great job!
Neil reaches for the gem. Got it.
Neil, touch the gem to the end of the sword.
It all ends with this. Do it. Boom. Demonic. That something else is getting sucked in. What's it sucking in? God. And then Neil gets sucked in. And then something else gets sucked in. Along with the sword itself. God, demonic, Neil, and the Jaeger sword, all gone. Earth belongs to me. To be continued. In case you are wondering about Ari, who was mentioned at the end of issue 22, she is awake and recovering. Author explains, demon slaying. The demons, being immortal, cannot be killed even by the Jaeger sword. However, when the Jaeger sword inflicted a lethal wound on a demon, the demon is sucked into the blue gem at the end of the sword and kept there till the sword is placed back in the Hellgate. Next time on Hellgate, Battle 25 Beyond All Expectations. Neil, Demonic, and God all trapped. The demons begin to spread destruction across the globe. Jesse, Courtney, and Jessica take it upon themselves to protect people from the demons in Neil's absence. Can anyone slay an immortal demons now? Can anyone slay the immortal demons now? And then we have our second set of photos. And I'll go more in depth with that in the commentary. So, this is from 2007. This cover is a bit, it's a lot of blue. It's a lot of goddamn blue. And I really don't like how it's holding this sword up there. I did not know how to do foreshortening. Swords always had to be perfectly flat to the viewing screen. And so it led to some awkwardness, but I like the symbolism behind the cover, but the execution leaves a lot to be desired, especially when it's been crunched on the JPEG like this. It's just a blue mess. But yeah, this takes up where the last issue left off. He's still Naruto running across the countryside. We got this scene again on the left here, talking head syndrome. Everything's a close-up. Just I can't get over the fact that I just started a scene with a close-up of a character in profile. But yeah, this is kind of our goodbye to Amber, and explain why there's photos at the back of the issue. Her job is done. Courtney's alive again, or awake again, and so Amber will soon be leaving. Then I have this idea with Neil being able to like concentrate holy energy into his legs to do a super jump, and once again, it's too many close-ups, man. We don't see him actually jump into the castle. We just see a close-up of him jumping, and then it looks like he reached the arc of his jump, and then suddenly he's just in the doorway. So here we got a variety of demons. I kind of like these group of demons. Got like the running eyeball, the chicken with a sphere, the flappy cow. The flappy cow is going to be reoccurring. I actually do really like that. And I like this freaking large-nosed centipede and a bunch of sneakers. And then here's something to notice. When he uses the energy dragon, you don't see like earth and rubble come blasting out where the dragon's going through the ground. You see blood because they're inside a demon. So like there's like blood running through the walls, and so he's actually like hurting the castle a bit here. Not enough to slay it, but you know, probably enough to give it heartburn. And the cow survives because I knew I wanted to bring that cow back. Then we got more demons, and this one here, right below the word bubble, is basically a kind of a homage to Inuyasha. It's kind of got his coat, but the only thing different is that Inuyasha doesn't have like a puppy cat mouth. Oh, and that's it's a pretty close thing. I drew Inuyasha a lot in high school, so I knew how to draw him. I like this drawing of Courtney. I like the way her hair is moving and stuff like that. I think that's really pretty. Although I really don't like this characterization of her just sitting around longing. It gets better in the next issue. So, okay, so let's talk about this. How the Demon Castle got junk in the trunk. So I needed a place for the Demon King and Neil to fight. I wanted to be outside because Neil needed to jump over the edge. And so I was like, well, maybe a big balcony will appear out the back of the castle. I don't want to draw a transformation sequence. So I was like, well, I've never shown the back of the castle. So for all I know, that giant balcony's always been back there. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of like tongue in cheek, but it's also kind of stupid. And I've kind of retconned it. Like, you will not see that giant balcony in Heaven Gate. It also just looks really goofy hanging off the back there. It's like he looks so unbalanced. Especially because we got this here off the side. There we go. You can see there's like a little growth over here. I've now established in Heaven Gate that that's like a big old ballroom covered in glass. It's like I could have had it in there and he could have just jumped through the glass, but oh well. I also mistake here. Neil's holding his sword in the wrong hand here. That's his right hand. He's left-handed. I noticed that not long after putting out the issue. And see, now that he actually strikes, it's back in his left hand. And this is our first real clash between Neil and the Demon King. This, I think, still... I wouldn't say it holds up. It needs some work, but it was very ambitious, this viewpoint downward of Neil skidding backwards across the ground. An okay fight, if not short. That looks like neck damage right there. That does not look good. And then I kind of like this, just this sudden, like, Neil cutting off the hand. Just appearing right past him like that. Like he just cut through. Although it's amazing that he was able to get the hand and not anything else, considering how long his sword is. I never thought of that before. Although I'm not a biggest fan of the Demon King's expression there. And Neil's chin looks kind of weird here because he got kicked in the chin, so I kind of drew it kind of swelling up, but it just kind of looked weird. And his bangs look weird too because I didn't quite know how to draw his hair with being blown up like that. Now I'd have no problem, but I don't know, I just couldn't conceive of it very well then. And he touches the gem to the gem. And it sucks up Demonic. It sucks up God. It sucks up Neil. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is our first appearance of Hippo the Penguin. We'll get a proper introduction to him next time. I believe this is somewhat important too, this dandelion. Not important, but I do something with it. So here, I mentioned this when it was first brought up in an issue. So basically these two girls on the far side, Alyssa and Kayla, they were my friends through Guy Online, and I went out to go see them in California after I got out of high school. And this girl in the middle in the bed, I met her briefly while I was out there too. And she had been in a motorcycle accident and been in a coma, fallen into a coma after my trip there, not while I was there. And but it wasn't long that she came out of it. And so this was a photo they sent me. I figured I'd update people in case they were wondering. In fact, this Kayla here on the right, the girl in the black shirt, she is actually the basis for the demon in The Peaceful Day in the Life of Lucas, the demon with the claws that gets cut in half or just cut down the shoulder area, and turns out she's the demon, and because she's the one who got second place in the fan art contest. And this, look how that's only half a page. When I would print it, it would come out sideways, but yeah, I knew nothing about page sizes back then. That's so awkward. And this is just me again dealing with the fact that I had a lot of readers that, because of how long it took Hellgate to come out, and because people and you know, my own storyteller reasons, I always felt like I had to like re-explain stuff. Like I really like I you know, reading it all at once like this, I really realized how much I say immortal demons. The demons are immortal and they're immortal. It's like I'm really trying to drive that point home for anyone just joining in or someone who keeps forgetting. I don't know if it's the best way to tell a story, but. And then over here, actually a cute drawing of Amber. I did a really cute drawing of Amber for the Patreon that goes live in 2 hours. I'm so excited for that. So yeah, this is the group photo. We did this again. We did this at the end of issue 7, and it's not just it's a photo that actually like happened in universe. So that's why you have Jesse's transformed right now because he's kind of standing guard while Neil's gone. Neil isn't there, so there's just like a taped on photo of him. You can see the little masking tape keeping the photo on there. And then our 6 ones, we got the 3 girls, we got all the cats. We got Gabby with the live long and prosper. Return of the leaf bikini from the from Catastrophe. We have Jessica being envious of Courtney's assets, and Jesse is still alone. But that was Battle 24, Come Back Safe, Courtney's Heart. Thank you for that redeem. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button, and I'd love to read your comments below. And make sure you're subscribed so you know when the next comic goes up. Also, check the description for a playlist of any readings you may have already missed. And if you'd like to read ahead, all of these comics are free on my website, YagerComics.com. Bye!